Hey, what's good, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, Capri Social Network. As always, I'm your host, Capri, aka Cap, and in today's video, I wanted to talk about Miss Joie Chavis, someone who rose to prominence by dating rapper Bow Wow, whose real name is Shad Moss, and happens to have a daughter by him. In addition, she also has a baby by another rapper, or a kid by another rapper who goes by stage name as Future. I'm sure quite a bit of us know Future, who is still currently performing and touring, just from my understanding, whose real name is Nadavius Wilburn, if I'm pronouncing both his first and last name right. So also she happens to have a kid, well, not quite have a kid yet, but recently got pregnant by a football player who happens to be a Dallas Cowboys cornerback by the name of Trayvon Diggs. So on that note, I'm going to first and foremost start out by showing you footage of her Instagram page for some of you who may not know of her. This is a photo of her, and she happens to be a fairly attractive lady. Not ugly by a long shot. This is her on a beach somewhere. I'm telling you, these celebrities, these male celebrities, sure know how to pick them, don't they? It's too bad though how they may not care usually how sexy or gorgeous the woman is. She could have already 2 kids by 2 other men, but they'll still go getting her pregnant usually. Just to say they may have a baby by a 10 or a trophy, just so they could be able to brag, in other words, to some of their relatives, of how they could be able to pull some of the baddest women, or their homeboys, how they could be able to pull some of the baddest women. And it also goes to show you how so many black men, once they reach a certain status in life, and by becoming famous, and once they start reaching a certain level of prominence, how they are some of the most biggest simps as well. Because, and let me stop sharing this, wait a minute, because I also want to show you some more pictures of Miss Joie Chavis. For some of you who may want some more pictures of her, that's another photo of her. And she claims to be an Instagram, well, it's obvious she's an Instagram model. I've shown you these photos. And also claims to be an entrepreneur, but I know of nothing that she's an entrepreneur of. I know absolutely nothing that she is an entrepreneur of. But this also goes to show you, after having kids by 3 celebrities, how she's a professional, for the most part, baby mama. How she, just from my understanding, is known for doing nothing worthwhile but dating guys who are famous. Once again, guys by the likes of Bow Wow, formerly known as Lil Bow Wow, Future, rapper Future, and currently got pregnant early this year, if I'm not mistaken, by Dallas Cowboys cornerback Trayvon Diggs, who she ended up breaking up with. My apologies. So for some of you who may want more elaboration about her kid, who she's supposed to be having or already had, because this article is sort of old, it's from early this year, by Dallas cornerback Trayvon Diggs. And by the way, this guy happens to be around 9 years her junior, 25 years old. She's in her mid-30s. And this also goes to show you, everybody, how once women start becoming or reaching their 30s, their mid, especially their mid to late 30s or so, not only do they hit the wall, so to speak, But they also start going more and more for much younger guys due to a sign of not only immaturity but insecurity as well. Anyhow, let me stop sharing this here window and go back to StreamYard so I can show you this article pertaining to both her and current Dallas Cowboy cornerback Trayvon Diggs and their baby to be. Now I'm going to start from the very beginning, and the title goes by saying Instagram model Joie Chavis drops major update on her relationship with Cowboys cornerback Trayvon Diggs while pregnant with his baby. And this right here is a close-up of him as well as her. And she sort of resembles actress Megan Good. Tell me, what do you think, folks, in the comment section? Whether you agree with me on whether she resembles actress Megan Good. I don't know if it's just me or what. Anyhow, let me read the rest of the article to you. It looks like Trayvon Diggs is back on the internet, and Instagram model Joie Chavis and NFL star Trayvon Diggs have officially ended their relationship as they prepare to welcome their baby girl once again. And let me reread it. Instagram model Joie Chavis and NFL star Trayvon Diggs have officially ended their relationship as they prepare to welcome that baby girl, which is a prime example and case in point, ladies and gentlemen, of how women, with so many women that have out of wedlock kids, especially once they have out of wedlock kids, when guys who are prominent and successful guys, they look at that as a come up, the ultimate come up and ultimate hustle, because it never fails. They may have kids by these types of guys, only to use a breakup after doing so, and in some instances keep on going for more and more famous and successful prominent guys to keep on having babies. But I might as well say Miss Joie Chavis is a professional baby mama, for lack of better words. The CEO and founder of Joy in Live posted an Instagram to thank Babyliss for throwing her a quote-unquote sprinkle of her baby's arrival. In the video, it was obvious that Trayvon Diggs was not with her, so one person wondered if Chavis was still with the Cowboys cornerback. Chavis replied to a fan who asked whether she and the NFL star were still in a relationship. Quote-unquote, no, we aren't, Joy wrote. I think that's obvious. Joie Chavis, who's 35, will not only share a child with Trayvon Diggs, but also has a child each with rappers Bow Wow and Future. She first announced she was pregnant and expecting her third child in March. With that being said, folks, I'm assuming this article is from the very beginning of this year, either the very beginning of this year or late last year sometime. Anyway, around that announcement, she posted a photo of herself in a bikini showing off her massive baby bump. She did not reveal the father's identity, but it wasn't hard to see that it was Trayvon Diggs, since they had been dating since 2022. As for Diggs, he is 25 years old and already a father to two sons, Aiden and Chosen. The Cowboys' highest paid earner has racked up 18 interceptions and 52 pass breakups in 47 games per ESPN.com. His good play secured him with a 5-year, $97 million extension. The Cowboys' two-time Pro Bowl cornerback suffered a left ACL tear at a padded practice last year, and things look really dim for the team. Diggs, who was one of the top corners in the NFL during his first 4 seasons, is reportedly fully healthy and ready to prove that he will still be the same player he was before the injury. So I'm going to stop sharing this window as well. Go right back to StreamYard, ladies and gentlemen. And after providing you with the information and footage I just showed you, this is a perfect example, ladies and gentlemen, of how so many women usually, when they do have kids by a guy by the likes of either Bow Wow or Future or a Trayvon Diggs, once again, they solely look at that as the ultimate hustle, the ultimate come up, because these guys are worth millions, in some cases are billionaires, who these women decide to reproduce with. And this also goes to show you how some women don't vote, how and why some women don't value marriage as well, because they look at receiving child support, and in most cases this is why they settle for these types of guys, because they know once they were to get child support from on behalf of having kids by these guys, they'll be set for quite a while, and then they'll get multiple streams of child support income from multiple guys, which is even that much of a flex and hustle on behalf of so many modern day women, specifically so many modern day black women. Although in the title it doesn't really specify, but by Miss Joie Chavis being a black woman, I mean, think about how many other athletes and rappers have so many kids by so many women all at the same time, due to how these women who go for these guys, once again, look at being with these guys as the ultimate financial come up, the ultimate hustle, because these women in most cases don't really care for these guys, don't really love these guys. They just look at these guys for the most part as liabilities. And for the most part, that's all. Anyways, and without further ado, you guys make sure you like the video, you comment on it, you share it, last but not least, you subscribe to the channel. Until next time, you guys have